Yeah, you see what it is, man. Make sure you go to doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Log on after the stream. The link is in the description box. After the stream, after, like, directly when I go off, just go to the website and you'll get all of everything, the audio, the video, all my social media, everything. Also, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social media, my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggiediamondstv.com, which I'm about to change the URL to that. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promos. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to it. The computer wanted to act how it wanted to act today. I don't know why. It didn't really like me too well. So, I don't know what that was all about. 2 restarts. See what it was? I said I need a new computer. Well, I want a new computer because I don't need anything. I want a new computer. As soon as I said I want a new computer, that's when you know computers start acting, weird. Same thing with a phone. All of that. Anytime you say you want something new, anything you got already starts acting weird. So it is what it is. All right, I'm here. All right, stop the music. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. And I like to talk about battle rap every now and again. And there's been really, really some crazy stuff going on in the battle rap culture. But, of course, I'm not here by myself today. I like to bring my resident battle rap expert. Here you go. Introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com, all that good stuff, man. Battle rap, quote unquote extraordinaire. You feel me? I'm trying to get my way into that legend category, man. So you know what I mean. But salute, Doggy. Appreciate you having me once again, man.
Yeah, every time we talk battle rap, it does very, very well, and we get into some good dialogue, and I bring you on because not only you a fan, but you're also a league owner. You also put together cards. And you also know the culture well enough to where you qualify because you go to events, you've been to events, you're just not somebody who sit behind a computer talking. You actually was out in the field and go out in the field and you throw events. Shout out to Pesos too. So,
Yeah, shout out to my bro Peso, man. We it's crazy. We were just in the New York Times June 18th. Like they had, the Sunday paper, they have like the all the extra stuff. So they had like the arts and leisure section, and one of our battles was like the front page picture of that section. And they got the article, my pictures on there online and stuff like that. So, shout out to my bro Peso, man. We done had some crazy meetings over these past couple of weeks just off that New York Times look. So, we really doing our part in terms of just like, trying to keep the new talent coming in, shit like that. So
I love it. I love it. So, you text me today. You text me today. We ain't gonna tell the people what we talk about on the text because, our conversation. But it struck up a conversation that I was like, yo, let's just do a show.
Right. So, And it's crazy because I thought you would have been talked about it, like, being that one side is from Brooklyn, and you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was something you would have, kind of spoke on, but I seen you didn't, and that's what made me say, like, yo, let me hit my man and see, like, what he think about all this shit. You feel me?
All right, so this was the thing. Reason why I didn't speak about it originally, because we have two different sides to it. When we dealing with infidelity, possible infidelity, alleged infidelity. So when that gets talked about, anything about somebody meet action or box, I just don't talk about that. But the other aspect is hands and feet was allegedly took place. So I was like, maybe I could extract that part, but I didn't really have no facts. What do you have that you heard that was, because we still got to talk about what we heard. What did
so you, this is ahead, the thing. I 1,000% agree with you on like the infidelity part. And the reason I say that is because like being somebody who's married, has a child, etc., I understand how those kind of headlines could be like, it's not just the person you're talking about that's going to see it. It's also their family that could be, affected by stuff like that. So it's like, you have to be real careful with just stuff like that and how you present it. And how you speak on it, because let's just say it's not true, right? Look at Cardi and Tasha K. Tasha K is ducking a $4 million debt to Cardi. She had to move to fucking Africa in order to, you feel
to
what
duck
I'm saying?
that smoke,
So
right?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so you never want to get yourself so caught up, and this is just speaking on general journalism. You know, if you're gonna be on these blogs, be on these social sites, speaking on stuff, speak on stuff from a factual perspective. Like, don't speak on shit that it's like,
who does
you
that
don't
anymore
know.
though? But who does that anymore though? See,
And,
that's
and,
why I
and,
didn't.
and that's the problem.
But that's why I didn't speak on it,
That's
because I try to have some type of journalistic integrity based off of what I
right.
know. I can't talk about what I don't know. I can't say I heard, because then you ride in the side of gossip and being chatty patty. But we are
Facts.
hearing different things from reliable sources that
Right.
can be reliable, but then who the hell is really reliable these days? Because it's like I said,
But
go
you
ahead.
see, this is what the problem is, right? And this is what I've kind of been saying, and you know, some of the recent blogs that I did was that if you see something spinning out of control in terms of a narrative, the first thing you want to do is get on camera and just clear it up. You feel me? Nothing is going to hurt anybody if, all right, we know what the rumor is, right? Pap supposedly knocked out Eazy, or beat him up, put hands on him, whatever the case is. All of the rest of the speculation and all of the rumors that was spin from a Papoose and Eazy fight could easily be put to rest if Eazy just put the camera on. Yo, nothing happened. You dead all of the quote unquote infidelity stuff.
Then if he goes on camera right now, it don't count.
Yeah, now you know.
Because you put a steak on your eye. Yeah, if you put a steak on your eye, some cocoa butter, all is well in the hood. So that don't count.
Right.
Because you better believe if somebody say, yo, I just slapped Doggie Diamonds and gave him an eye, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it bubble to see where it's at. Because if it's not going to get legs, I'm not gonna give it legs either.
Right.
But
right.
An uncontested lie starts to look like the truth. So what I'm gonna do,
Right.
I'm gonna go right on camera, take my shades off, and be like, yo, nobody never touched me. That's
Right.
that. So I'm not gonna wait. What has it been, 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's been 2
nigga
weeks.
Healed up. Nigga healed up.
and there's no harm. And that's one of the things I try to think about. Like, okay, if he goes on camera, shows his face and says nothing happened to me, what harm does that do to anybody?
It don't do no harm.
That's what I'm saying. So when you don't do that and you just choose to not really address it and the way people want to see it addressed, then you open the door for all the other extra shit that's coming behind it. Now you got people thinking, oh, Remy and Eazy was dealing with each other, and you got like all these other conspiracy theories and other shit that probably wouldn't exist if Eazy would have just came out and said, yo, nothing happened to me.
Well, it's a double-edged sword, because even if he proved nothing happened to him, that don't mean the rumors of them fucking around don't exist. That just proves that nothing happened to him. Why it allegedly supposed to have happened, that's what we don't know, really. People could say, oh, they was messing around or whatever. We don't even know why. Let me tell y'all something that's deep.
Right.
So I was talking to my first cousin, and I asked him, yo, how come when the dude mess with a chick, the dude get mad at the dude instead of the chick? He said, well, somebody got to get punched in their face. You can't punch your girl, so you got to punch somebody. So you might have men that feel like, yo, the chick chose all fair, love, and war. Then you might have some people who feel like, yo, she chose, but somebody got to get blood put in their mouth, so I put blood in the dude's mouth. If you was in that situation, what would you do? Well, God forbid, because we don't ever want you to go through that. But what would you do?
Right. This is the thing. It depends on a certain number of factors. You know, it all depends on how I get the information.
This situation.
It depends on,
let's say this was you.
Right.
You are Papoose, and there is an Eazy out there, and you're married to Remy. How would you handle that situation?
Man, for one, definitely everything is behind closed doors. That's the first thing, because I'm pretty sure Papoose and Remy got way too many bags out there that they don't want to mess up on the account, especially of some battle rap shit. Like, this is an industry couple. Imagine an industry couple, the headlines become, oh, their union was destroyed because of like some battle rap shit. Like, that's gonna look crazy. So you want to do whatever you can to try to minimize the publicity that something like this will get. So
it's too late.
I would just say handle it behind closed doors, whether it's violent or non-violent.
You want it to be handled behind closed doors. Listen, but all right. Eazy has a blog. He does a podcast. Right. He does a show. So you can't. Right. There's nothing behind closed doors, bro. When you choose to stand on the camera and talk, and you sit in the seat that I sit in, there's no anonymity now. Did you get rocked or not? Right. That's really it.
Well. Listen, we can bring up a real situation. Like, for the people that know, I had a situation where somebody came around playing and got put on their pockets. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. And I didn't wait too long to go live. I waited till later that day. Once I'm getting calls from Angry Fan and from Debo and from Swave. Like, yo, we hearing XYZ happen, blah blah blah. Swave actually FaceTimed me right after it happened to see, and I put the phone up. He ain't see no marks. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that right there was enough until I actually, got on camera, spoke on the situation, and told people what it was. But I'm not letting something linger for like 2 weeks. Like, what?
Well, this is the situation though. You have a double situation where if the dude knows you, right? To me, that's violation. And it ain't even gotta be your man. But if you know me and you know I exist, then you at one point with her said fuck him. Right. So I'm gonna deal with her how I deal with her. But I'm gonna give you a wedgie. I'm gonna pull your drawers up to the back of your fucking neck when I catch you. Because I'm not mad at that. Because you said fuck me and fuck her anyway though. Because I don't want to rectify nothing with her. And she's for the streets. Because if she did it to me and you wifed her, what you think she gonna do to you? How you get them is how you lose them. But you, homie, at one point, you looked me in my face or you knew of me, and it's something she ain't tell you about me. She ain't tell you when I get mad, I turn green. She ain't tell you that part. So if you know about me, you said fuck me and you think you got one up on me. You could never have one up on me with no chick. Straight up and down, because come on, man, this ain't about nothing. But my thing is, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to chicks, come on, man, this ain't about nothing with me. The point is, if you doing it, then try to antagonize me, to try to play with me. Then again, if you fall on black ice, if you fall on black ice tomorrow, later on tonight. That's just all, I don't know how it happened. It was slippery outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody just run down on you and you get Nancy Kerrigan, I don't know what happened. But so my thing is, do what you do, but don't never try to one-up me. Don't ever make it personal. It's lust, it's sex, it's whatever the case may be. Don't make it personal. Like, I can't sit here and act like I ain't never smashed nobody wife or nobody girl, but it ain't had nothing to do with the dude. It had everything to do with the woman. It had nothing to do with the man. And when the chick started getting a little too crazy, I say, yo, look, this is a lustful situation. This ain't love. You love that nigga. Love that nigga. You could be in lust with me. We could do lusty shit, but this ain't no love. You a cheater.
But look, you know what it is, right? There's times I feel like women might have these moments, like in their relationship and their marriage or whatever, where they're like, yo, what I got at home ain't working right now. And dudes go through it too. What I got at home ain't working right now. I need to see what's out there. But the person who's like the side person, they need to know, like, yo, if you know that this person got a family and all this other shit, 9 times out of 10, that person's not just gonna up and leave their family situation and come rock with you. You feel me? Especially if they're already set, like if they living together, got kids, and are married and shit like that. You just a side nigga at that moment. You feel
but it's
me?
2020.
Like you not
but you know what, Mercy,
plan.
though? It's 2023.
Right.
Motherfuckers is rolling them dice. Motherfuckers is niggas is rolling them dice like, yo, fuck my fifth. Fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't even think at the time. That's
crazy.
I don't think at the time that, you know, because let's say it didn't happen. Let's say it didn't happen, because I hope that it didn't happen.
Definitely.
Just him fucking him up. What made you allegedly put hands on him then? Because what could make you mad at another man that you put hands on him, unless nigga, you know, dug in your girl crates and found a sample. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. Like, you know, and we also got to remember, this is all alleged. Like, we're not saying that
nothing is guaranteed.
You feel me? Because nothing about it in terms of being factual has came out. Like, we've seen both Remy and Eazy, you know, they at least tweeted that, oh, it didn't happen. So, you know, I'm confused.
Yeah. You know what kind of killed me and messed me up? I seen Eazy actually tweet Papoose and say, "You want to clear this up, or do I got to clear it up?" And it was crickets.
Right.
So to a certain point, it's like, it's I don't know. It's like, are they trying to? Is this a play? Because I don't know if this is a play now. I'm starting to think, no, for real, I'm starting to think all this shit is a play. Because for
it
one
could be
thing,
some clout shit.
All parties got to be involved in it though. Because my thing is, if a motherfucker are getting accused of fucking your wife gonna come out and say, yo, look, y'all miss me with that shit, and you gonna come out and say that man didn't touch my wife. And then if it's another thing that you allegedly put hands on him, you gonna clear that shit up. Why has it been 2 weeks and everybody's still talking about it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why is he setting a timer to go live? That shit is kind of corny.
But you know what's crazy? I almost got to give some of this credit to Murder Mook, because why this Murder Mook Hip Hop Is Real interview come out and now Eazy wants to go live? Like, I don't know if that had some influence on it, but it seems crazy in terms of the timing. It seems crazy.
Remember, I think this shit is all a play.
Right.
And you know who wins out of all of this? Eazy wins. Eazy The Block Captain wins out of this whole situation, because you've been in the battle rap culture for a while. You've been doing your thing. He's on the tier. He's number one right now. We can't ever front that. He's the number one battle rapper right now. Before him, it was
Eazy.
Surf.
And listen, in that New York Times article, they made sure to specify Trap New York is one of the places that Eazy got to start at. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a beautiful thing.
You know, and I've always been behind Eazy, like in terms of just, you know, genuine support. You know, whenever he does shit, I'm always championing it. Like, I was on his platform not too long ago. You feel me? Like, when he started doing interviews and stuff like that, he brought me on, showed me mad love, and was giving me flowers and stuff like that. And so I just want to make it clear, like, it's not like I'm bashing him or nothing like that. I'm just disappointed that he didn't.
We ain't gotta make shit clear. If you want to listen, no, I'm gonna be real. If any man or woman wants to get into journalism, your ass is fair game too. I ain't got no disclaimer for you. Because if it was me and somebody knocked down my knockdown, you gonna talk about it too if it's news, because everything is done for views, clicks, and likes. I just didn't originally touch it because it just was getting really, now it's getting weird. So I'm like, hold on. See, now y'all playing now. And one thing that bothers me is when I feel like my intelligence is being insulted. Once I think you starting to insult my intelligence, what is this all about? So now what I'm saying is I'm starting to think it's a play, because it could have been cleared up 2 weeks ago. But the winner in this situation is Eazy. Why? Because you're being put in the same breath as Papoose, who has established herself in the culture as an artist, as a lyricist. Remy, who has established herself as a female artist, not only a female artist, an artist that has been on big records, did her whole jail thing, loving hip hop, all that shit. Eazy, you just a battle rapper. So just for you even being accused of knocking down Remy, You being accused of getting punched in the face by Pat because you allegedly knocked down Remy. There's no L for you. There's no L because again, when we're speaking about people who achieve greatness, once you get put into that talk, you now are on their level.
That's a fact.
You're on their level.
That's a fact.
So again, like when it be bum bloggers that be saying shit about me, I ain't responding to that nigga. That nigga's a bum. You got niggas running around
as you shouldn't.
Yeah, I ain't responding to this bum. What I'm gonna respond to him for? Because there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the thing that's confusing is that I don't understand.
You don't benefit from that, like going back and forth.
I lose.
Them, you know.
I lose.
They gonna get all the clout in the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Say, yo, I got Doggie Diamonds to respond to me.
Listen, allegations. I could clear up any allegations when it's true or I'm hurt by it. Then I'm gonna clear it up. I don't have to defend lies. I don't have to defend myself against lies. Period. Y'all niggas keep lying. But the deal is, it was so many rumors and gossip about what happened. To a certain extent, everybody was chatty patty. And that's what I didn't want to get caught up in because I didn't really know what happened. And I really, listen, when it come to another man and he dug in the chick crates, I ain't get no ass out of that. I ain't get one stroke.
Facts.
I ain't even smell the box. I ain't get nothing. So I never cared. I never been like, oh, he smashed such and such. Listen, me, I don't put nothing past nobody.
Right.
If it's possible, it's probable. If
it's humanly possible and you can do it as a human being, then it's probable.
If it's possible, it's probable. I don't put nothing past nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Shit, even Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. The almighty Virgo Beyonce that everybody eat her fucking box every time she come out. He wanted other box. So again, the only thing that I feel is really fucked up is if that did happen, Papoose held you down for like 8 years. You understand what I'm saying? So he stands to be the loser in the situation. Why? Because he showed that a man could be loyal to a woman incarcerated. You can go visit them. You could make sure money is on their books. You could always talk about family and all that stuff. So he's the fucking he's the person that should be mad. Somebody smashing your wife or your girl, that shit don't mean nothing to me. That shit really don't mean nothing to me because a nigga can never act like he got one up on you. I mean, everybody was somebody girl before. Ain't none of these you ain't smashed a virgin. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't smashed no virgin. So again, but my thing is, they should have cleared this shit up 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And to me,
I don't know if the tweet, because it was the tweet from Remy. She said, yo, nothing happened. Then Eazy tweeted something that wasn't my situation or something like that. But then when we get the tweet from Eazy of, yo, Papoose, clear this up before I do, it's like, huh? Like, it just puts more legs back on the story because now if y'all both done said nothing happened, then what is there to be cleared up?
Because people still talking about it. Like, when you got the alleged Jordan of battle rap, Mook talking about it. Because think about it, everybody talking about this shit, but ain't nobody talking about no battles.
Right.
What happened? When the last time somebody talked about a battle? And it's been cards. The whole Chrome card was overshadowed by that situation. Nobody talked about the Chrome card.
And what's crazy is that Chrome card had a couple of other controversies that people could have talked about. They could have talked about Tory Doe with no rounds. They could have talked about 40 bars being in the phone and Yoshi throwing the water bottle and all that other stuff. Like it was a lot more to be talking about.
Yeah, but again, dick and pussy conversations always rule. Gossip always rule. Because it's not about the culture. It's about what we could talk about that's going to make people look a certain way because it
But let me ask you this though. The mystery part of when you look at this Chrome 23 event, right? So when you look at the controversies, right? We had All right, Caution, she got 30 by First Lady Flames.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Blanco versus Shay Rack, which was basically a battle that was his new girl versus old girl. That's what that battle was based around.
Grudge
but it was
match.
A fire battle.
Grudge match.
Like on both ends. I recommend everybody go watch that battle. Shay Rack and Tony Blanco, fire battle. Then we get to Tori Doe, Shayna Ashley. Tori Doe basically forfeits her rounds. Then Yoshi and 40 bars. Like we were able to see this stuff on camera. But the Papoose and Eazy thing, that's the mystery because nobody knows what happened. Like, even if it was on camera, I think that dies down by now because it's like, okay, we've seen what happened. You get what I'm saying? So I think the mystery behind everything is what making it, you know, last longer than it should.
Yeah, but think about this, right? If say at the Chrome event,
right,
allegedly Papoose put hands on them, you willing to fuck up the event? This is what I'm saying. What could make you that mad? Nothing could make me.
Your wife event.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing could make me that mad where I'm gonna fuck up the event.
And then you going after who's supposed to be her biggest star, her breadwinner.
What could make you that mad?
Yeah.
So again, if it didn't happen, just say it didn't happen. Just right. Leave the shit alone. Just leave that shit alone. Clear that shit up because it overshadowed battle rap. And what's happening now, everything that's in battle rap has nothing to do with the actual bars, the performance, or the cards. Everything has something to do with what happened outside, who got in who face, who balked on who did this and who did that. Because lately, we haven't really been seeing no battles that we like, yo, that's a classic. Right. You understand what I'm saying? We haven't gotten them.
The coaches, you know what it is? The coaches just so oversaturated at this point. Like, all of the grudge matches are gone. Like, even the ones that they're promoting now are feeling kind of forced. Like this whole Swamp versus Averb. Like, I'm not too enthused by that battle.
This is how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't care about that. That's not there. I care. Listen, one of the biggest things that attracted us to battle rap was the raps.
Right.
You can have your gimmicks, you can have all of that. But the build-ups, when the face-offs became better than the battles, I knew shit was in trouble.
Right.
The face-off is better than the battles. We be like, oh, you understand what I'm saying? So we know, all right, any face-off, we know Cass, any face-off is going to be like Adrian Broner face-off. Any of them Philly dudes, they talk
Cassidy, Rex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like we want to see Cassidy and Rex battle just for the face-off.
Just for the face-off. I do not care about the battle. I'm sorry.
This is what I'm saying.
But let me sit them in a room. Look, sit them down on a big stage.
Let me give you a boxing analogy.
$50 to go see that.
That's like Adrian Broner fighting Rolly Romero. We don't care about them, none of them fighting, but they gonna talk the biggest shit to each other. That's actually bigger than the battle. But when it comes to the bars, it be subpar because what happens is, what happened with battle rap is too many guarantees. It's too many, I got my money. Me, I always remember the humble beginnings of everything. And sometimes you got to take shit away from people. So when dudes remember when they was eating Spam out the can, because everybody rich, right? Everybody up. Stop the shit. You understand what I'm saying?
According to Instagram.
Yeah, according to Instagram, everybody is up. So the real grudge still has to be made, and that would be Mook, Briz. Shit, set up Papoose and Eazy now.
Might as well.
Set up Papoose and Eazy right now. That's $1 million.
Yo, I just realized Mook got like 3 grudge matches left. He got him and Briz, he got him and Arsenal, and he got him and Math.
Him and Arsenal though, I don't know.
Yeah, him and Arsenal was a big deal at one point because Arsenal, he was shooting at Mook crazy in a couple battles. When Arsenal battled, I forgot who he battled the night Mook battled Geechee. He battled in New York, and Arsenal said something about Mook moms or something that passed away. God bless us all.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now, but I think Mook said he don't want to battle now that it done crossed that line. So
yeah, but I don't even. Man, that shit was like that. Should be like Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight, man. Nobody want to see that shit, man.
Damn.
I want to see. First of all, I like Briz battles because I was in the building when Briz absolutely did Arsenal filthy. You understand what I'm saying?
Got him out of there.
Yeah, got him. I was in the building for that, and I was like, all right, he's the new star. But then the 2-on-2 situation happened, and he fell back. Briz and Mook still gotta happen. Mook still gotta happen. And again, Math and Mook, that's Mike Tyson and Roy Jones too. We don't want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't even. They would have to sell it because remember, battle rap nostalgia fans will know the history. They will have to make a documentary about it, and here have to be like, and allegedly Math Hoffa pistol whip murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be that shit.
They would have to sell it.
Yeah, other than that, Briz return is good enough. And I think Briz return. Yeah, and all they got to do is do a little bit of what happened because that was, even though it was some years back, it wasn't that long ago. That Mook and shit, that was nigga SOBs, man. Get the hell out of here. But you know, it ain't really.
And the Mook and Briz joint, I was there for that.
Yeah, I wasn't
right there. Yeah. That was in Amazura.
Oh yeah,
right
yeah,
here in Queens.
So that was so they went to Amazura too? URL went to Amazura?
Yeah, it was a makeup card because remember they were supposed to do the 2-on-2 originally in North Carolina, and something happened and the venue got shut down.
But I'm just saying Amazura is deep because I know that for RBE. I remember
what
Amazura, RBE used to always be in Amazura.
No, they didn't do Amazura. They did Perlu.
You sure they? Or maybe I'm getting it twisted. So
yeah, they did Perlu in Astoria.
I could have sworn.
I think Perlu was in Astoria, Long Island City, something like that.
But for the most part, Eazy is the top name in the culture right now. He's the one who damn near ain't lost a round in a long time.
He 30 in people back to back.
Didn't stutter, didn't stumble. Beat some legends because he beat shit down Rex leg. You know, it's different shit in the culture that we seen. But
him and Chess, one of my favorite battles of all time.
No, that was equivalent to Surf and
Hitman.
Big T.
T-Top?
Big T and Surf.
Big T,
that shit they did. That was equivalent to that. You know what I'm saying? But Club Drome, that's where the RB was at. Drome, my bad.
Oh yeah, Club Drome. Yeah, right.
So again, who's the grudge matches no more? And without grudge matches, there is nothing. Like the last grudge match we thought we was gonna see was the King versus Queen. We saw Miss Hustle and Tay Rock, but Miss Hustle didn't produce, you know, the Trans Am that she said she had. So it was like, all right. That was cap. You understand what I'm saying? If she had to produce the Trans Am she said she had, that would have made that go through the roof. So it ain't really too many, I don't know. It ain't even really too many grudge matches no more. And they need to build grudge matches because, again, dudes used to do interviews. Dudes used to, you know, call out each other. And now it's just looked bad because this situation with Eazy and just took over battle rap. Like we're not even talking about battles no more, to where everybody is in the conversation. Every battle rapper is in that conversation, and that has nothing to do with battle rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, let me ask you this, because I feel like it's kind of a parallel to hip hop, because think about it like this. Nobody's talking about the albums anymore or any of the music unless it's like a diss record or somebody getting mentioned.
Because it sucks.
And I think that's because it's so oversaturated with music. Like the only thing that is going to be the interesting part is the bullshit.
Yeah, but see, the oversaturation is not bad when you hit play and it's good. So if you hit play on the battle and it lives up to the hype, if you hit play on the music and it's good, it lives up to the hype. What it is, motherfuckers are just talking a good fight now. Again, it's the Adrian Broner thing. He got the talk game. He got the game figured out when it comes to how to sell a fight, but they don't know how to fight the fight.
Right.
And that's what's happening with the battles because
that's true. Because I didn't see Adrian Broner get his ass whipped like bad.
This is what I'm saying. But my thing is this: if you get in anywhere from 5, even 500, if you getting from 500 to 50,000 for about 9 minutes of raps that you just gotta remember, and you don't remember that shit, you need to get the fuck out the culture because you got individuals like Kiss and top rappers who are not even getting that much, and they might have to do an hour set. You only got to do 9 minutes.
Yeah, they got to do an hour set to get like $5,000, $6,000.
And then the thing is, sometimes you getting you got these contract stipulations where niggas like, no, each round got to be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If he go over 2 minutes and 30, you understand what I'm saying? But you got top billing, and you can't remember 230 is less than 9 minutes now. You can't remember that shit? Nah, it's really, really bad. And I think that's what happened to the culture is that a lot of dudes got spoiled. It was a lot of choking. It was a lot of no-shows. And people that were supposed to take the culture to the next level played games. You had Twerk, who was on his way to being one of the top ever, and then choked a lot. You have Chess, chokes a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So it got left on easy. Remember Surf, before he went on that streak, before he got bagged, was choking a lot, losing battles. So the stars didn't become the stars. And respectfully, you got to look like a star too on that stage. You can't be on there looking flabby and sick. You can't be up there looking like a goddamn bum. You got to go up there looking like a million. You got to go up there looking like because if you said, I got a motherfucker, I got 50K for this battle. What the hell you up in there with a white tee?
You better look like you.
This is what I'm saying. You gotta because
and you know what's crazy? I'm starting to teach this to like a lot of the newcomers that come to the trap because like I'm tapped in with like the people who are the gatekeepers for the new talent in the bigger league. So like RBE has a Wing, URL has P. And I talk to them and they tell me what they're looking for in the new guys. They want to see, you know, you on social media posting your clips. They want to see that you dress nice and you know how to promo. Like these are things that they're actually looking for nowadays.
Yep.
So now at the ground level, we starting to look for that ourselves. So yeah, you got to be marketable in this time.
And that's what it is because again, when they was on BET, remember when they was on BET, I was like, this shit is not producing that individual with that it factor. So when you see Eazy finally get his teeth fixed, when you see dudes doing a thing and getting their shit together, you start saying, hold up, you're taking this shit as a business because this ain't nothing to you do it. You rapping in front of you getting millions of people to look at you. You getting millions of people to look at you. All you got to do is finagle that shit into something else. And if, again, somebody said white tee surf is different, wear your white tee merch. And they don't even be having a merch game up. It's so many factors in this shit that makes you a star.
Shout out to Sheed Happens. He's one of the newer wave guys, and he has that down pack. Like he got a website, he got merch. So he's focusing just as much as he's focusing on the rapping part, he's focusing on the business side.
Yeah.
You know, and it ain't too many battle rappers that are doing that.
This is the point that I'm making. So you got you had Hollow with the LOM clothing and all that, but then it was a controversy behind all that shit. And you know, what you think about Remy making a card though?
What I think about what?
Well, her doing a whole card in general. You don't have to speak on it if you don't want to, but that wasn't no culture vulture shit.
A whole card of men?
Any of this shit.
I don't really feel like Remy's a culture vulture. And the only reason I say that is because I know she came from battle rap. So I know there's like a genuine love for it. You get what I'm saying? I feel like she got a genuine what you said.
I'm just saying, so because this is what I want to ask you, and I'm not saying she is or she isn't. I'm just saying, where is her homegrown talent? Right.
She don't have none, and even when she's doing like the tournaments, you know, for the names that are a little bit smaller, those are still all people that came from, somewhere else. Like I think she really needs to just lock in, and she got a platform, and just be like, yo, let me get all of the female rappers that want to do battle rap and really groom them, get they styling right and shit like that, and really take some people fresh off the street that never battled before and put them on Chrome.
What I did
and
like
see,
she
see
did,
how that goes.
but what I did like she did, what I like what she did,
Right.
she had them girls in makeup and all that shit. And I was looking at some of them like, I don't know, I might finger bang her, you know what I'm saying? Because prior to that, you know what I'm saying, respectfully,
right,
it wasn't working for me. But then when I seen her do it, I said, okay, I understand what she's doing. We're not saying
women haven't always had image.
Let me clear up something in the chat. I never said she was. We're talking about people coming new into, because Snoop did it too. Snoop just one day wanted to do a battle card. You had the Eminem thing out of nowhere. So again, you have people who have invested interest in the culture, and then you have people who just do the culture because they can. To me, those people are culture vultures. And I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying we have to question everybody. And it ain't one way or another, but we have to ask critical questions because these questions come up. I'm sorry, I'm not a biased nigga. I challenge everything and everybody. I don't dick eat nobody. I don't sit before nobody and key and be happy to be before them. We're going to ask the questions.
Difficult questions.
Even Vlad did a card one time. Remember that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So again, because even when you look at Arsenal had a league. What happened to his league?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
His I think that the investors ran off with the bag or some shit like that. Like I was saying something like that. Like they had the Hollow and Lux joint. The dudes who was invested in that, it was something with the Ustream and shit, and they just like dipped off and ran off with the money. They tried to continue the league doing like small studio setting type battles, but they wound up just like stopping after a certain.
Let me ask you something. How the fuck niggas run off with your money? That ain't never happened to me. Because if it did, you'll hear, please hold, go ahead. That's what you would hear. Ain't nobody running off of my motherfucking money. Ain't nobody running off. Because first of all, I'm not going to put you in charge of the money. Like,
right.
Anyway, so the culture, where you at with it? How you feel? Because I don't really feel good about it. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what's going on with Caffeine. We're hearing different stories about Caffeine. The Caffeine thing is up. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Queen of the Ring at all. I don't know what's going on with that.
Debo, get yourself together. Me and you talked about this before.
But again, Debo got a lot that he got to really answer for too, because that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we don't want to see, if you not URL staff, nigga, just stop. Ain't no cool in business.
Right, but no, he actually is now. He actually is, like, he's what is it? Stage director, stage manager. Is his title or something like that? So he's actually
Man, get the fuck out of here. That's like saying I sweep the floors. That shit ain't shit. I call that nigga right now. That ain't shit. Stage director. Well, he tell people to shut the fuck up.
But he should. I agree. Queen of the Ring should have a bigger presence in terms of what's going on. Like it can't just be, everything is under URL and then they gotta wait on them to do certain shit. Like, nah, Queen of the Ring should have their own Caffeine deal. They should have their own schedule of shit that's going down and be able to keep on progressing with female battle rap. Because they have their own audience. Like, they have the LGBT community backing them. Like, I went to a Queen of the Ring event before. It was a bunch of them in there. You feel me? So they have
I did too, but it's needless to say, I've been to a couple of them, especially when they was on Liberty Ave and in Brooklyn. But again, my whole thing is, I'm really big on never put your flag down and wave somebody else's flag. Me and you had a sidebar about that earlier too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, no matter what you do, always keep your shit, because I'd rather be a boss than a worker. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if I got something that got potential. But if I'm going to be around something, I got to take the game. I got to learn what's going on. I got to be on the inside of, okay, I got my own league. Because remember, Debo get a lot of the blame, but he don't really get too much praise either. But it's also vague and Babs. So it's a trifecta. But we need to see them female battles again. And then we didn't see the female battles, so we started seeing Chrome battles that we would want to see on Queen of the Ring. Then we started seeing URL do Kings versus Queens and all that stuff. And I'm like, hold on. At first, it was Queen of the Ring involved. Then it wasn't. It was just URL presents. And it's like, hold on. Nah. That shit is... Yeah,
it's damn near like they took them in and then dissolved them. Like, you know, a company buy another company and then just like on some Vince McMahon shit almost.
Yeah. That's what we talked about.
Bought out WCW and bought out ECW and then just dissolved them and took all the artists. Like, it's crazy.
Battle Rap Opinions, salute No Mercy Harlem. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, but you know this is what,
salute Jay Legend. That's my dog.
This is what I'm saying, bro. It battle rap, as you know, cutthroat. Nobody's friend. Like, the minute you think a nigga's your friend and you tell that nigga, yo, man, when I was little, I never recovered. They left me at Great Adventure. That's a nigga next bar. It's been a great adventure how niggas left you. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh, the nigga schemed on my shit. That's just how it is. But I'm saying the business aspect of it that I don't like is that it's predominantly black men. Now a black woman. Well, black woman as far as Babs, now another black woman as far as Remy. It's a lot of bread for dudes to get, because to me, RBE and URL kind of, y'all see, I like my Great Adventure shit, right? That shit was dope. But I'm just saying, you can see RBE does their own thing, and I like the fact that he don't play. You understand what I'm saying? Like Adam just do his thing. And he deal with a lot of politics. So it's so much politics in the battle rap, it overshadows battle rap.
Right. So it overshadows the art form.
It overshadows the art form. So now when you throw in your events, when it's the trap event, I remember the We Go Hard events. I used to really like the one, I used to like Gracie shit. I used to like Gracie shit a lot. Even the one in Chicago where they had the banging ass, is it Black something. They had the editing was crazy. What was that one?
Oh, Black Ice Cartel.
Black Ice Cartel.
John Doe, that's my guy.
Woo! That editing was great editing. Even John League, you know, because for John to be doing what he's doing, and he's I wouldn't say he's top tier, but he's like mid top. He's like right there. You know, he lost some key battles, but he's still not nothing to play with. You understand what I'm saying? So when you got dudes like that doing their own battle thing, I think it should be a thing of territories. It should be verse this them. You got your homegrown talent. We got our homegrown talent. Let's get to it, because even back in the days, they would send Hulk Hogan Midwest, and he'll go to Cowboy Bill Watts. Cowboy Bill Watts had UWF, and he would wrestle Dr. Death Steve Williams, but they would say, yo, let's split the bag over here because we sending our talent out there. So y'all gonna get the numbers. We gonna get the numbers. Let's split the gate, or whatever the case may be. Let everybody split their merch. But see, now we in a situation to where it's like, oh, nah, I gotta be the conglomerate over everything. And shit is suffering because in defense of the battle rappers, the contracts are very, very bad to me. Reason why the contracts are bad, and I understand the contracts, because you want to say, yo, we putting a bag behind you, we building you up, you can't go nowhere. But if I don't have 10 battles for you this year, how you gonna eat?
Right. So and initially when because you know the trap, the guys that came out of our first wave, like Prez Mafia, Excel, Dot, you know, all them guys, they were like the first wave when it came to like those exclusivity contracts. And that was really what the issue was. The fact that you know, these guys still got bills to pay. You feel me? So if you're not like the NBA that can pay someone's basically living expense, you know, while they not go to other places, then that exclusivity shit is out the window.
But see, but this is how you clean that up. You, as the league, you do the merch. If you sell the merch, if you are the own, because with WWE, formerly WWF or formerly WWF, they own the merch. So when you see a dude like The Rock, he don't own the name The Rock. He owns Dwayne Johnson, his government. The Rock is owned by Titan Sports, which is Vince McMahon. So he's going to sell the merch and give you PC off your merch, just like the NBA jerseys. They're going to sell your jersey. They're going to sell you all of that. They're going to sell all of that. So in selling merch, selling shirts, selling paraphernalia, whatever these individuals have, that's another way to pay them. So when you're not battling, yo, here go $2,000 a week. Here go $3,000 a week off your merch.
Right.
So when you come into the battle and you don't have nothing but rhymes you forgot, how you going to get paid?
Right.
Because you're only as good as your last battle. So if you sucked in 2 battles, you think it's going to be 3? So that's the issue to me. So I think URL, RBE, and these different leagues should just get a site and sell merch and be able to crunch the numbers and show people, yo, you sold 40,000 t-shirts at 20,000 a piece. We made this. This is your cut. So you ain't always got a battle because you still get in a bag. So you are under contract. So we own your name. We own your likeness. We own everything because you're being paid. But we are the host and we own your merch. So now
you know what? I think when they was giving the battle rappers Caffeine shows, I think that was their way of trying to do that.
But that shit is weak though, because everybody's not meant to talk.
That's true.
Everybody's not. True. See, that's the issue with this culture of niggerdom. Everybody thinks they are meant to talk. Everybody just like,
a lot of people ain't.
Yeah, everybody just like, but I just felt like, or my thing is, and I'm like, yo, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. Like you know what I'm saying? Listen.
There's a lot of people who should have never picked up a camera, a cell phone, or none of that because, oh man.
Yeah, just fucking rap. Because what I did like about Briz is that the mystique to Briz is that he could rap. Even when he was doing his music, even when he was doing his battles, he could rap. So imagine, you got Eazy shirts, which is Mook's slogan, but that nigga name is Eazy. So now you got the Eazy merch. See, remember, we are New Yorkers, right? We in the town.
Right.
We ain't impressed by shit. We don't give a fuck.
At all.
But a dude in a state that don't get to see these battle rappers, they gonna love the fact when they get to go and see them. This shit is wrestling. I'm telling you, it's wrestling. So all they gotta do is take, because y'all wanna call it a card, which is like a boxing card or a wrestling card. You take these wrestlers, battle rappers, they pit against each other, they do face-offs, they do interviews. It's just carbon copy of wrestling.
But look, you know everybody use the sports analogies and references when it's beneficial, but don't want to actually copy the full formats of what's going on.
Exactly, but it's more like wrestling though. You understand what I'm saying? You just went out, your light went out or whatever the case may be.
I'm good. No, it's my battery in my camera.
Okay, yeah.
I'm still here.
So
I gotta get a battery pack for this shit.
Yeah, so what should happen, bro? They should take them on different tours.
Right.
And shit, they could do the match in different places.
Right.
Do the same battle in different places. I would do that. You know, they should do the same battle in different places, but it only got filmed once. It only got filmed once.
That's true.
It only got filmed once for the networks that you need, but take them on tour. You mean to tell me if we never seen Lux and Charlie Clips, if they went on 30 cities and kicked them same rhymes, you don't think people would want to see that shit?
I mean, people used to do it back in the day, and nobody knew. So is that something that could work?
This is what I'm saying. So you just go to take it on tour. Because it's places that never seen these guys, but seen them on tape. So now these dudes are sitting before them. So you might have got trash. You might have been trashed last night, just like wrestling. You might have missed a step. You might have missed whatever. But tonight you on your shit. And then again,
so treat it like a Netflix special.
This shit is wrestling.
Like, because you know when they do the comedy specials, the stand-ups, a lot of times they done did them joints in different cities and all that same exact jokes.
It's the
but
same.
it only got filmed one time for Netflix.
It only got filmed one time. Because look at it like this, right? Say Cassidy and Goods battle, right? We seen Cassidy and Goods battle. We don't know nothing about the battle. We didn't see the battle. But they on a 30-city tour with that battle. We never saw it, so we don't know what they said in Minnesota. We don't know what they said in Virginia. All the people never heard the rhymes. We don't know them. So by the time it come out on camera, you like, oh shit. I seen that. I was with this. Oh, that's film something. That's the same shit that they do. Because again, we're not talking about for the casual fan. We're talking about for the culture and for the money. You take it on tour. You understand what I'm saying? But the battle is filmed one time and it's shown after the tour is over. And then we could judge who won. You might have
thought of a genius idea for battle.
I'm a fucking genius, period. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and Beasley.
You are.
Beasley.
But that idea is, man.
Beasley, I'm the one who made up the Super Bowl of battle rap. That comes from me. That comes from my brain. You know what I'm saying? That comes from my brain. But again, at the end of the day, how do these dudes get capital? Or you take dudes on tour and just like a wrestling thing, it's 10 of y'all on the tour.
Right.
Y'all in the match, y'all match up here, y'all match up here, y'all match up here, y'all match up here. So everywhere you go, it's a different battle. All a dude gotta do is remember different rhymes, but this is the same shit. Yo, it's because think about it. It's wrestling matches that we don't see. That's called house shows.
Yeah.
It's called house shows.
Right.
But then we got the main event. We got Money in the Bank. We got WrestleMania. We got different things. But then we got shit called house shows. So it's ways to reinvent the culture. It's ways to do different things. You got these tournaments. We fuck with it. But take the tournament around the tournament. Round 2 is in Texas. Round 3, we going to Philly. Because
even the tournaments spawned a lot of second and third time some people is battling.
Yeah.
Like I think Real Deal and Chilla battle for the third time on King of the Dot. Rum Nitty, it was somebody Rum Nitty battled and they battled twice. Like they battled on a regular card and then they battled again because of the tournament.
But now look at this.
I think it was Rum Nitty and Geechee, matter of fact.
But look though, now look at this, bro, because they already, and this is why I said take it on tour. They already saying these niggas is writing together. They already saying it's fake and it's scripted, right? So that makes it more like wrestling. They already saying they got writing groups. In wrestling, they say, yo, I'm going to throw you against the rope. Anytime a dude throw a nigga against the turnbuckle, what'd he say? Reverse it. You can see them whispering to each other now.
Right.
So if battle rap is fake, like wrestling.
You got them calling URL Ultimate Rehearsal League and shit like that. And like, so... people rehearsing their rounds with each other now.
So imagine Cassidy is in Mexico City for the first time. You could go there and pack a stadium, 5,000 people because now but again, y'all got the capital, y'all just take it on the tour. You understand what I'm saying? So when you get there, you got all the merch laid out.
Right.
You do meet and greets. You got merch laid out. You do the meet and greets, and they battle. You understand what I'm saying? So again, this is a way to get capital because at the end of the day, what I see people in the chat talking, but a lot of y'all niggas don't even pay for shit. So shut up. If you are a person who pay for it, then you can say something.
Right.
If you are free 99 Reddit nigga, or you know all these places to get the battle for free, or you a bootleg streamer, TikTok,
right.
Shut up. Because you're a part of it not growing, because it takes capital to make everything grow. So this is just an idea. This ain't gotta be no big crazy card or nothing like that, but this is just to take them on the road. And if you're going to have them, what I'm saying is that if you have them under contract, how are you going to employ them outside of your 3 events of a year? They're not going to be able to sustain. That's why, you know, you got them on the contract. You might have gave them 4 racks for the last battle. And then it might be somebody that say, yo, I got $6,500 for him. He like, shit, I got mortgage, I got rent, I got these kids. I need that $6,500. No, you on the contract. You can't go get $6,500.
Right.
So it's like, hold on. I need that money. Nah, you can't get it. And if you get it, we sue and you cease and desist. Yo, when is my next battle then? Oh, your next battle is 8 months from now. Fam, I got mortgage and rent every month. Every month. So that's the way to generate it. So it's different idea, because what y'all got to understand, audience, every idea is not the greatest idea or the worst idea, but it's an idea nonetheless. Ideas spark ideas. Creativity spark creativity. So you have
build
to
a foundation, and then you start to really like go through with it, build on it, and figure out what works and what doesn't. And then you got yourself eventually a $1 billion idea.
Let me ask you something. What is Wildin' Out? It's battle rap on tour with some skits.
It is.
Right or wrong?
It is.
It's battle rap on tour with some skits. You got
because they do a lot of shows.
Conceited.
But you only see the episode once on or like a season or whatever.
Conceited, Hitman, Charlie Clips. And then the other people in the show, what do? They battle on the show. They not even rappers. It's battle rap on the tour. And they go from city to city and do the same shit. So again, you have to just come up with new innovative ways, because remember, the battle in Minnesota, we ain't see that shit. We don't know nothing about it. We don't know nothing about the battle in Minnesota. All we know is we saw the battle once on tape. That was it.
Right.
The battle that went around, we don't know nothing about it. But again, we have to find a way. Or shit, if I battled you yesterday and you want to take you want to change your bars, that's on you. Because see, to me, a real artist, they gonna write and remember that shit, because listen, nigga, if you getting $5-6 grand a night, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. For a 30,
and you know that's all you got to worry about. You don't got to worry about no 9 to 5 or nothing like that,
man.
Per
diem. Yeah, you getting per diem
in the back of your head.
Yeah, you might leave a 30-city tour. You done came home with like 150 grand, $15,000. That's what this shit is all about. But again, where it's at right now, battle rap is not going to sustain like this, because if Caffeine pull out, if Caffeine pull out of the situation right now, where's battle rap at? Because the app shit is cool, all respect to the app, but them battles need to go back on YouTube.
Right.
That's how you got big. It didn't get big off of no app or Caffeine. Caffeine was free, but somebody got to get paid. Somebody got to spend bread. You know what I'm saying? So if say No Mercy's the king, the stage director, and the guy who was here to clean up, what would you do? How would you clean up battle rap right now?
Man, for one, I definitely feel like YouTube should be I don't want to say the primary outlet, because we all still got to make our money. So you want to have apps where, that's the first thing that, the footage goes. That's the first place the footage goes. And we get our money off that. And then we can see the analytics. So it's like, once people stop watching this battle and it's getting like 2 views a day, that shit on YouTube. All it's going to do is generate another check for you.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I would do. I would get rid of a lot of the trash media, the people that don't report on factual stuff, the people that like make up bullshit and, different type of stuff that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, get rid of that and bring back the hunger to battlers. You feel me? If I'm paying you, if a league is paying you $15,000 for a battle and you show up with a round and a half, your next battle should be free.
Nah, just get you the fuck out of here. Just get out of here. Just get out of here, because
no. Give him a chance to redeem himself. Let us get some free work off of him, because he gonna pay us back for that 15 piece we just gave him. So we get a free battle that people are gonna watch, and if he go crazy, shit, we make some of that money back, and then you could go back to getting paid again.
See, the money,
I'm with that.
I think the money got too guaranteed, bro.
Right, it did.
Like when I started, look, I'm gonna be real with you. Once I seen niggas getting all fat and shit, sloppy, I'm like, nah, these niggas eating. Because again, listen, let me tell you something. You rap different when you hungry.
Right.
When you literally rapping for food, you rap different. But if you just threw away a steak or you just threw away some shit, then you don't rap the same, because it became, I'm getting my money anyway. I'm going to get mine anyway. I make this and make that. But we feel cheated. And remember, the performance of a lot of these artists is what turned many people off in the first place. It was the performances. It was the poor battles. It was a lot of shit that was happening. And then all the politics. And then we got started catching up with relationships. And this person is fucking with this person. And this person wrote this. And then some of the battle rap media started interviewing people. But it never was about the battles. It was, yo, I wrote this for them. And you understand what I'm saying? So now they got a battle rap group. Then they played with us with the brotherhood shit. It was just so much shit that was going on that was like.
But listen, let me ask you this, right? Because like, can we put some of the blame on the fans as well? Because if the fans are quicker to click on the bullshit than they are the actual battles, then you can't blame for when the media starts making this shit more about the bullshit, because they seeing that's what more people are clicking on.
No, but at the end of the day, if that's all they got is bullshit, that's how they're going to click on. If everybody put out the clean glass of water, you're forced to drink it. But if the dirty water is free, think about it. You go to any fast food chain, the water costs more than the goddamn soda. So you're going to buy what you could. So you're going to buy what you can afford. You understand what I'm saying? They got dollar menu food, bullshit ass fast food on a dollar menu. So you could go there with $3 and eat good. The salad costs more than $3. So again, when you're in a situation, whereas it's about clicks and views, because at the end of the day, people say, don't do it for the views. The minute you don't get no views, niggas say, you don't even get no views. You know what I'm saying?
I deal with that all the time.
Yeah, so niggas be like, yo, you don't even get no views, because you don't sensationalize bullshit. But the minute you sensationalize bullshit and you get views, niggas don't want to look at your views. They want to say, oh, you chatty patty. What do you want from me, nigga?
You only got these views because you talking about XYZ. Well, y'all clicked on it.
Speaking of views, don't ever question me again. Shut up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Don't ever question me and what I do. And this is from days ago. That's at 5 million right now. That's almost 66. I can show you that. That's at 66. That was 5 million in 28 days. And you could look at the day I took this, June 27th, and it went up since then. So don't ever question me about no goddamn views, or I'm doing something for views. Get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? I get my views. I do numbers. I just don't brag, and I ain't no bitch. You understand what I'm saying? So cut it out. I could show you videos with 100,000 likes. So don't ask me about no old co-host or nothing. I'm doing me. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. I could talk about battle rap. I could talk about niggas' girls, niggas' moms. I could do all what the hell is going on when I feel like it. And I got my man on here who got No Mercy TV. And I want y'all to go to subscribe to his channel, because he has his own podcast as well. He put out fire battles, and he also is a part of the culture. And one thing y'all should do, whether you love him or hate him, if he's bringing the culture to the forefront and doing it the right way, support that. I don't give a fuck about who he fought a long time ago. I don't care about none of that shit. Because if he was a white dude, and if I was a white dude with them numbers like that, I'd be getting 1,000,001 emails. So listen to me. What y'all need to do is support anybody who's dealing with the culture. No Mercy TV is his channel. Moderators, please put that in the chat if you could. No Mercy TV. And what need to happen, bro? We need to get new talent too. New talent got to start moving, but you can't be
listen, that's all I've been about since I got in this shit. You understand? Like always, like we've had the names on our platforms. We had like the Daylights and the Shugs, but we do that when we feel like the new talent is ready for a new level of competition. You know, so we do that to say, hey, look at this guy, he's killing shit right now, so this is why we gave him this battle.
Let me ask you something. What do you think?
Never stop that.
What do you think breaks these artists? What do you think is breaking these artists? Because I remember Prez Mafia was on his way. Mr. Wavy was on his way. He got a lot of chances. I like Show Off a lot. It was different people who had different chances that you think they was on the cusp, but they was on the cusp of being this.
Right.
There's something happened. Like what is it that's breaking these artists and that need to be fixed?
I feel like, because this is the thing, right? I feel like with certain battles, the stars kind of align with, like, let's take Excel versus Daylight, for example, right? That happened at kind of a perfect time because Daylight was just starting to get his name up. We were a brand new league. And I remember Daylight was running around doing battles for like $500, like against newcomers. And there was kind of like a void there in terms of, like, you know, it was like the vets were starting to choke. So people were getting tired of the main stage shit. So now they trying to see smaller leagues and like, okay, who are the next guys? So that's where Daylight and Excel, you know, kind of just went out there like a meteor and just like broke through a lot of barriers. And once that happened, then it was like, oh, these small leagues producing these crazy talent, like, we need to start watching these. So this is when, you know, you see a lot more guys coming from We Go Hard, Trap New York, Spit That Heat, and all these other smaller leagues that's out there. But in terms of, like, you know, why they're not going all the way, it could be a few reasons, man. It could be marketability, it could be the fans, it could be a lot.
To me, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. The fans, I would never blame the fans because they could only work with what they got.
What they got, right?
What they got, they could only work with what they got. If somebody is dope, they going to support it. But
they definitely are.
But the issue is, it's not the talent pool got piss in it now. It's not the same. Because
you know what? I also think it's possible inconsistency. Because also a lot of the guys that you did mention, they had moments where it's like, okay, it looked like they're about to be out of here. And then they get a certain battle or certain things go on, certain controversies. And then it's like, damn, you just folded. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so take like Ali Boom. Like, you know, he's been completely destroyed in battle rap. Like, he don't battle anymore. You don't see him on no social media. Like, that whole snitching thing just completely eviscerated him. Like, he's gone.
I like, you know, so I thought Tank the Demon would have been big. A pause, but he did the thing. I thought Ty Law would have had more. I thought XL would have had more. But for some reason, the culture kept leaning to people like JC. And I think JC was dope, but I don't know. I was just like, I mean, anybody who danced with Chris Stokes, man, like, what the fuck is we doing here, man? Like, because that's always going to be, see, what I don't like.
Chill, but JC, you know what it is with JC?
No, listen to me real quick.
When it mattered.
I'm tired of the same angle. So JC is dope, but if everybody going to say, you did this for Chris Stokes, you a joke. Come on. It's like anybody who battled Eazy and they say something about Do. It's the same battle. It's the same angle, the same. So that's the shit that's corny. That's the point I'm making. So it's not even JC's fault that he danced for Chris Stokes. Well, then again, it is, nigga, because I don't know why you did that shit. But if that angle is used every time, if Eazy, if that angle, because remember, with Charlie Clips, he had to hit Ash Cash bars for like 5 battles. You understand what I'm saying?
I remember Ash Cash put together a compilation video of every time somebody mentioned it. It was like 70 battles in that motherfucker. Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. So a lot of people not being creative enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I liked Loaded Hollows. I like shit like that because when you seen rivals team together, it was like, yo, nah, that shit different. The 2-on-2s, I'm a little they've been just rushing 2-on-2s now. They just been putting niggas together.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck he doing with that nigga, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Like, this is.
But you know, another thing, man. I also think it's the dropping the ball when it matters. Like, look at this, right? Let's talk about JC since we was talking about him. He was on pace to be battling Loaded Lux, right? Facts. He had went on like a streak. I forgot the battles that he did. I think it was Chef Trez it was like 4 or 5 battles where he was killing shit. And then I think he ran into T-Top, and then T-Top smoked him. And that was the end of the Lux thing.
No. He ran into Surf. He ran
No, this was when the Lux thing was first a thing. And then he got back on fire. And then he got the Surf battle, and then Surf got him out of there.
Yeah, and Surf had got a few of them niggas out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Because he had a lot of times where first of all, don't ask me about no shit. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm doing me. Don't worry about none of that. You are questioning my moves because you don't got the right to question me. All right? So let's talk about what we talking about. But you ain't know I was tapped into battle rap. I'm the beginning of battle rap media. I was the first person at the event. So don't let none of these niggas fool you like they was the beginning of battle rap media. I was. Right. I was at all the events, and nobody had a platform as big as mine to cover it. And I used to like to go out, But anyway, so who you want to see?
They don't know the history, man.
Yeah, they don't know. That's what I'm saying. Niggas be thinking I'm a new jack. This nigga asking me about some other shit that don't even matter. Let me ask you something. Right. Who do you want to see come back?
Who do I want to see come back? Yo, industry dudes can be like so disappointing. I don't even know. Like, I feel like Los did a good job coming back. Like, he not saying he's, going over the top crazy, but he showed that he can battle in this current format. Okay. But in terms of like really coming back, I don't know if there's anybody who I really aside from Briz, ain't really nobody I really care too much about seeing at this point.
OG New Blood said something, man. I ain't gonna front. B Magic was my nigga, man.
Oh yeah, B Magic's still active though.
But that B Magic and Conceited,
all elite cards.
B Magic and Conceited. Right. Oh man, that was like Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at one point. Like that was it. The Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan. That was it. You know what I'm saying? I think I really only want to see Briz come back. I only want to see Briz come back and battle Mook. They styles don't really mesh though. I ain't gonna front. They styles.
No, but the history and
the history of work. Yeah, the history of work.
That battle done sold itself 1,000,000 times over already.
So you gonna be Harlem biased? Did Mook lose a couple of battles?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
He definitely lost a couple of battles. I'm one of them people. Listen, I didn't had DM conversations with Mook. I don't think Mook.
I say in trouble now.
He don't rock to me like that no more. Cause I tell him when he does bad. Like the A-Verb battle, I feel like it's kind of debatable. But initially, I had Verb winning. Mm-hmm. Then sometimes I go and watch that battle and be like, it's kind of a toss up. But Mook, him and Reed Dollar is one of the worst battles I've ever seen.
Yeah,
they both got booed. I think all 3 rounds. Like that was terrible. But when Mook battled Geechee, he got Geechee out of there. I don't care what people say about the crowd was biased. I don't care. Mook was actually talking that shit in that battle. When it comes to him, I'm not biased at all.
He was. That's what he got Geechee out of here. I want to, like I said, maybe Briz. I want to see come back. I wouldn't mind seeing a good head ice on the URL stage. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind.
Who did he battle? And they battle was just like, I think it was him and A-Verb.
Yeah, because
that was just
yeah. I don't. Yeah. Anyway, females. Who you like in the women's?
All right, side? So females. Hustle's definitely my number one.
Okay.
In terms of, and I know a lot of people, they are put off by like her personality or whatever on social media, but when we talk about what she do in that ring, she don't choke, and her material be crazy every time out. You feel me? So she would be probably my number one. Jazz definitely right behind her. 40's another one who's fire. E-Heart. It's a few of them. Shayna Ashley, she's fire. First Lady Flames definitely goes crazy. Every time I see First Lady Flames, her pen is insane. She laid back and she catch you with them sneaky punches. Like First Lady Flames is tough.
I love E-Heart. Yeah, battle rapper. That's my favorite one. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That Bardashian shit, is trashmatic because y'all been losing a little bit, so it don't got the same steam when officials started losing a little bit, and
right.
And KCJ lost a few that didn't. It's not the same no more. Y'all got to get back in the lab and get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't have a name that you can't carry. You know, so y'all got.
You know what it is with KCJ, and I said this numerous times. Like when she was doing like them tournament battles, her material wasn't all that, and I think it's because like someone like KCJ, anytime I've seen her in a battle where she's had like enough time to prep, she went crazy. Like her versus Swamp, she bodied him. Like that was bad. Like KCJ, she's another one that I think is one of the best.
You know, there's no such thing as a good excuse with me though, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't script this, bro. We just sitting up here kicking it.
Right.
So if I'm up here stuttering looking crazy, if you up here stuttering looking crazy, they gonna be like that nigga said, you know what I'm saying? Like they gonna rewind that part. So listen, listen.
Right.
Listen. I like E Hart. I like Hustle. I just think Hustle got too much shit with her outside of battle rap. So it overshadows the battle because any beef, any situation, Hustle in it somehow. Like, what the fuck you got to do with this shit?
She definitely comes up.
Like, yo, that nigga got caught pissing on a tree. And I got the receipts. I was there. And I got the text when Hustle, you too talented to be getting caught up in messy shit. Just stick with your talent. You know what I'm saying? Stick with your talent. I like Vixen too. But when she lost,
and she that's why Hustle's not gonna get her praise because she's so caught up in so much bullshit, people not gonna show her love. Like I tell you like this, Game has always been one of my favorite artists, but he's a bozo outside of the booth.
Yeah.
So people not gonna show him that love. Like he puts together in terms of albums, I think he has some of the best put together albums, like not just in terms of songs, but like how it's sequenced and how the beats, you know, fade into another and stuff like that. Like I felt like he had some of the best albums in terms of how they put together, but he never gonna get that love because he always doing some bullshit.
You know who I want to give a lot of credit to, and congratulations on the birth of her child, Bonnie Godiva, because Bonnie, although she got the tag as boring, as long as she got the tag as somebody was saying she didn't write, she used to work her ass off with them battles. She used to battle a lot. And again, consistency, I try to tell people this. When it
she was battling dudes too.
This is what I'm saying. When it comes to dope, and you are the dope, people gonna take bad dope over no dope.
Right.
So it don't matter if it's bad. As long as it's consistent and it's there, they're going to take it. You know, so a lot of times I liked and I think even Yoshi has a lot of potential too. She still got a little growing to do. She needs she needs a mentor in battle rap. She needs somebody that could really, really pull her to the side and mentor her without fucking on her or trying to fuck on her. Because I just think she need like a big bro that could say, yo, look, you do this, and do that. Because her marketability and the way she's done well in some battles where it was like, okay, but then she's done not so well in some battles. And then we don't know who to pick. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. You know, some of them had took their moment and shined. And then some of them had took the moment and fucking flopped. You know what I'm saying? So
listen, I would be willing to do that for, like, I already do that for a lot of battle rappers. Like I do that for Dot, Ash Cash, Excel, like I do that already. So, you know, I'm and that's one of the things I kind of pride myself on just being honest with people and telling them what they need to work on so they can improve for the better. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you think about me, when it comes to battle rap, I want to see everybody win.
Yeah, but don't make
I've
me your mentor.
Don't
make your mentor because I tell you to go sit your ass down somewhere or go fill out that application because it ain't for you. Because one thing I don't like is anybody playing with some shit that they are able to get capital from, that they're able to change their lives based on your performance. Battle rap is the only thing that can change your life based off your performance. Oh, Prestavia too. Damn, how the fuck are we on?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Because she been kind of low lately. She ain't really been I don't think she's been battling much as of recent.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I've seen a Prestavia battle, but she's fire too.
Yeah. Okay, so who need to get the hell out of here?
There was a point I would have said Twerk, but his last couple battles actually been pretty good. So he working his way out. Working his way out of that pit. You feel me? Who need to give it a rest though?
Respectfully,
trying to think.
Respectfully, and this ain't I ain't trying to affect his money or sway anybody's decision. I think Arsenal need to chill. I think Arsenal need to chill because you said you was retiring, and that shit was years ago. You ain't retired yet.
He said that about 30 times.
Ain't you tired? I think Arsenal need to chill. I think Arsenal need to chill because the material ain't really upgraded. It's still like the same material, and we heard it all before, and it's 2023, man. Arsenal need to just reinvent himself, or that's it.
People gonna say I'm a hater, but I don't care. Verb.
Verb?
Yes.
I'm biased with Verb because me and Verb was like one of the first battle rappers I interviewed. So I'm biased with Verb. And Verb. I think I get it. But I think Verb, if Verb had a consistent like YouTube channel, his takes is funny. He's funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah. He's definitely entertaining. I'll give him that.
He's funny.
But and his face-offs, every time he's set on the battle, he's entertainment. Like he's definitely someone to watch / listen to. But when he gets in the ring, he just has the bad habit of stinking it up, man.
Yeah.
He don't win too many battles. He's lost more than he's won.
But then you'll say that about Verb, and then he battled them GOATs, and Lux battle, he arguably beat Lux. He arguably beat Mook. So we can't say that he should give up because I just think sometimes he rapped to the level of the competition. You understand what I'm saying? He rapped to the level, but when he was rapping with Lux, he was rapping with Lux. When he was rapping with Mook, he was rapping with Mook. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah, but then all the other battles, he lost key battles like the Rex battle, Summer Madness 2.
No, but nobody wasn't. No. Let's be honest. Nobody was beating that Rex at that time when Rex.
Nobody was.
Look, I don't give a fuck if you had a loaded Mook, a hollow loaded Mook, and one rapper. Listen, and I'm gonna be real
Rex
with you.
was man down in everything at that.
Yeah, Rex. Listen, Rex was a number one at that time, and arguably to me, when I think of Dot Mob, I think of Rex. I think of Mook a little bit, but Mook always stood on being Mook. But when I think of Dot Mob, I'll think of Rex because Rex at that time was rib shotting everything at that time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that nobody couldn't beat that Rex at that time. We didn't really see Rex really get smoked until Danny Myers smoked him. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, whoa, and it was one line that we was like, oh nah. And that was, because we have some haymakers. You know what I'm saying? We have some haymakers. But yeah, that Rex at that time, Rex is. So before I go, I think I might have asked you before. At this current state of battle rap, looking at the history till today, who is your Mount Rushmore? Give me 4.
My Mount Rushmore: Mook, Rex, Lux. I'm gonna go with Disaster for spot 4.
Disaster?
Yeah. Nah. For spot 4?
Nah, fam.
In terms of Mount Rushmore, because this is what you gotta, this is the credit you gotta give him. He's battled industry artists in terms of Cannabis, Cassidy. He's battled in a whole bunch of other countries. And I feel like
Cassidy,
in terms of battle.
He lost to Cassidy though. He lost to Cassidy though.
Yeah, he did.
He lost to
but
Cassidy.
This is another thing I give him credit for. When it comes to battling in like other countries and getting those markets to start the rock with battle rap, you got to give him credit for that because there's not a lot of guys that's traveling overseas and battling on different continents and different countries and shit. So that's one of the things I give to him. But aside from that, Mook, Rex, and Lux.
Nah, if I do look, and I'm gonna be real, if I do my Mount Rushmore, it would be a little different. The only shoe-in to Mount Rushmore to me would be Rex. Right. I don't want to put Rex and Mook. I don't want to put Rex and Mook because Rex to me just wasn't losing for a long time, man.
Right. And he was holding the culture down when Mook wasn't.
Yeah, when Mook wasn't active. One of my favorite battle rappers that won't lose if he don't want to lose, Charlie Clips. If Clips don't want to lose, you can't beat him. You understand what I'm saying? I like Clips. And when we say Mook and Lux, in the issue that I have with Mook and Lux around Mount Rushmore, that's off nostalgia, right? That's off nostalgia because if we go off the era of YouTube era, they ratio is not that crazy, but they DVD.
But you know what? When you ask me Mount Rushmore, whenever I think Mount Rushmore, I always think foundation, not necessarily who's the hottest or who got the most wins, but in terms of like the building blocks of battle rap.
I mean, if that's the case, we could say Jay Mills and fucking,
that's true.
Fucking Jay Mills was smoking shit. Jin was smoking shit at one point. You know what I'm saying? Serious Jones, Iron Solid. Like, these dudes was smoking shit. Even what's my dude?
Serious just came home today too. Shout out to him.
Verse was smoking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nims was smoking shit. You know what I'm saying? 40 Cal was smoking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was different dudes that was smoking shit. So when I think of foundation, I'm just think of these faces that has to be there, and you know, you might not have to take, you know, who could take this face off. So Rex is somebody who deserved to be there. Rex deserved to be there.
If we go off some who like really held the culture down, was hungry, didn't stop, etc., I would go Rex.
Tay-Rock.
I would go Tay-Rock.
Tay-Rock.
I will go K-Shine.
K-Shine, yep, I'm with that.
And if for fourth, I want to say it's interchangeable between Clips and Arsenal. I give that fourth spot to one of them.
I'm with that. And you know who could fight for that Mount Rushmore? DNA. DNA could fight for one of those spots. DNA could fight for one of those spots because shit, he kicked Disaster in the ass.
Right.
He beat shit down Disaster leg. And DNA has been in battles that you thought he was going to lose, but it was like, oh.
And he smoked him.
And he smoked him. He smoked him. So I can't put Mook and Rex. I'm going to give one or the other. Lux in the camera era has lost a couple of times.
Right.
He's lost in the camera era. But nah, Rex is the only one to me that's first ballot. First ballot is Rex. I would make Tay-Rock help. Tay-Rock is Mr. URL if it wasn't for Tay-Rock doing what he did.
Right.
Because this is why I respect Tay-Rock. I said this shit before. What Charlie Clips did to Tay-Rock in Lions Den, we never supposed to see Tay-Rock again.
Right. A lot of people wouldn't have came back from that.
But he came back and ended up being one of the fucking top dudes in the culture. So I respect that. But you know me and you could talk battle rap fucking 2,000 times. Let's tune in tomorrow to see what Eazy is gonna do. Hopefully a lot of shit is cleared up. I like battle rappers. My favorite battle rappers are from the Harlem guys. I wish we had more, but we fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Philly dudes. I used to NH, Kaboom, Joey Jahad.
Right.
E-Ness. I like Philly. I will give it to Philly as far as the culture. Reed Dollars, Cicero, Cassidy. They just had a lot of people. D Jones. They just had a lot of people in Philly that smoke shit. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite out of all of them was always Joey Jahad. Joey Jahad and NH was always my favorite out of all of them. So No Mercy TV, No Mercy TV, No Mercy TV. Make sure you subscribe. I make sure it's the first pinned comment on this video is No Mercy TV. I'ma sign you out, bro. In the show, I will call you later on. Let's chop it up tomorrow. And we're going to talk some more battle rap. Maybe we should do this shit once a week. I don't know. We could talk battle rap once a week.
We should. We definitely could, do some. I wouldn't say once a week just because I don't want to oversaturate it, but maybe once a month. Maybe at the beginning of the month, we recap the last month of battle rapping.
Twice every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Somebody asked a question in the chat. Should Math come back?
Nah. Nah.
Yeah, I don't
Math
think
shouldn't
so.
come back. And not because of his talent, but because he's already off into bigger, better things. Like, he don't need battle rap at this point.
But if you, is it a love for the culture thing? Like what would you think? Like, cause I think if he come back and get smoked, that hurt everything else to me. Just to me.
Right. But you know what it is? I think he also feels a way towards the culture because of what he tried to do with my expert opinion and how like certain battle rappers started shitting on him. They tried to charge him for interviews and stuff. So I think he just doesn't have any love for battle rap like he used to.
No.
You think so?
You got to cut it the fuck out. You fucked up battle rap for a little while. You got to cut it out. You put your hands.
He did.
You put your hands on. You put your hands on some people and you fuck the coach up. So when the culture turns back on you, you can't cry. Ain't no crying in baseball. You did some shit that you had no business doing. So if anything, you should be trying to rectify the culture for your mistakes you made. Because a lot of times you can't just be like, oh, that's then, that's now. Because they couldn't get into Urban Plaza for a long fucking time. They couldn't get into no venues. And then the dumb tax stone shit happened. But before that shit, it was that math shit. Because he was just fucking punching people and doing shit he ain't had no business doing. So you kind of, you owe battle rap. You know what I'm saying? You owe battle rap. Even if you do a swan song, even if you say, this is my last battle. Because now if you on a level that you on and you garnering attention, if you come back, then a lot of times you might bring the attention back to the culture. Because sometimes even Hulk Hogan, you hear, when it come crashing down, you're like, oh shit, that's Hulk Hogan? Even though he was. Even if you hear, if you smell, listen, you can hear, The Rock might come out. They not everyday wrestlers no more, but they'll come out to make the event big. You understand what I'm saying? So he should show up and do certain shit for the culture because you almost was a part of fucking it all up. And then we seen him have a meltdown on stage. We just seen a lot of shit from him. And he was able to redeem himself and do good now for himself. But don't forget, this is the culture that birthed you. You understand what I'm saying? It's the culture that birthed you. Like, I'll never forget that I come from DVDs. I'll never forget that I come from producing. You understand what I'm saying? I'll never forget certain shit. So with that, yo, no mercy. I will holler at you later on. We will build. We're going to put together something where we talk about this bi-weekly. And salute. And you probably got to change the pamper too right now. So
of course.
We got to later on, bro.
I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yes,
for real,
sir.
for it's always
No Mercy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe. No
Mercy TV. Chat is always
TV.
lit. Make sure y'all go subscribe. No Mercy TV. I'm always dropping blogs. We got a show every Saturday morning. Let's Chop This Fable with Excel and Sly, breaking down the culture, breaking down current events. And I tell y'all, I'm not lying when I say it's one of the most entertaining shows in battle rap. Like, everybody that watches it says that about it.
Yeah, they got.
You feel me? It's just us. We argue with each other, all kinds of shit. Like, it's crazy the dynamic we got. So make sure y'all tune in, man.
All right. So yeah, I'll let you later on.
All right, man.
Yep, all right. Yeah, so that was No Mercy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. He's a comrade of mine, definitely a good dude. Somebody who, you know, who's in the culture, invited me to some events. I went to some events that he had. And he just always been fair with me, and always he texts me today. So that's how we doing the show today. I want to thank y'all for joining us. I know battle rap. I don't want y'all to ever think I don't know about the culture. I know about the culture. I just watch it from afar a little bit now because there's a lot of shenanigans. And again, we end up covering shit like this opposed to the battles and all that. But there've been a lot of lackluster battles. You know, I got to ask him critical questions. And that's what it is. So I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. It's only 10 o'clock. I might come back. I ain't gonna lie. I might come. No, I want to work on some beats. I really, really want to work on some beats tonight. I don't care. I'm gonna work on beats tonight. If you feel, this is what I want the chat to do. If you are a battle rap fan, put your idea of who is the Mount Rushmore. And if I like your idea of Mount Rushmore, I'm going to pin your comment. So this is what I want you to do. Leave a comment. Put your idea of who Mount Rushmore. Give me 4. And if I like it and I agree with it, we gonna make a poll. So this pause. So what we'll do is I want to get a little bit more interactive with this. So put your idea. Make sure you go to No Mercy TV. It's in the chat. The moderator Nisha 9 stars. Put that up there. Make sure you go to Doggie Diamonds, nofilter.com to get all the podcasts. It is what it is. Until next time, I am getting the hell out of here. Listen, when you walking around me, right? When you walking around me and you want to play games, if you got man boobs and you want to play games, your face is shaved and you look like you a carpet muncher, but you a man, you better tiptoe. I ain't playing with nobody. Tiptoe.